Hi there, YouTube family. It is Joni from Smilin' Shrinkin', and I'm coming to you guys today with a chat with me, catch up with me, all the craziness. So I'm going to turn this around for a minute because one of the things I have been doing lately, remember I told you it'd been such a long time. I'm going to try not to make you guys dizzy. Anyways, I have been nesting. I've been working on my house. Let me turn this around for a minute. And so I can show you some of my cute fall things I've been working on. Oh, my little tray, all my little critters. And over here, I've got a little bit of goodies. Oh, aren't those cute? And then I've got some sparkle pumpkins over here. My guest bathroom. I just got a little... Not cute. Just little pumpkins. And then what else? Oh, I should turn the lights on in here so you guys can see better. Let me turn the lights on so you can see the sparkles. Anyways, when you come in, I just have this little goodies around. It's feeling folly. And those little guys, I'm telling you, too cute. Anyways, so that's how things are looking. Oh, we got one more spot where there's a little fall. Look at this little guy. And that is the cutest little spaghetti squash you ever did see. It's just teeny. There's my hand next to it. My best friend grew that for me because she's so sweet. Anyways, you guys, I am just getting home from the store. Let me turn this down. Okay, I'm just getting back from the store. I had to run to Walmart, return the stuff to Stitch Fix. Hey, you guys that watched. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. I ended up keeping 3 things. I sent back oh goodness. I ordered a new stand. I'm hoping it comes soon. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I kept the... Oh my goodness, I'm not very strong. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I went and grabbed a box so I'd have a little bit of a better view. Anyways, let me put some things away. So I went to the grocery store and I went shopping with my besties. Oh, look, a chicken. For the Stitch Fix, I kept that mustard sweater and the cute little under halter top one and the green one. I just love that green one. It made me happy. My friend said, keep it. If you like it, it feels good, you'll wear it, just keep it. So I did that. I did, however, and let me pause it. I'm gonna run and show you. I went and that color, kind of the burnt orange, I thought was so pretty, and I saw a cute sweater at Costco. It's super soft. It's a little bit touchy. I got one and it snagged, and so I got to swap it out. So I'm going to try to be extra careful, but it's only $12, and $12, that makes so much more sense for me. So let me pause you 1 second. I'll go grab it. Okay, so here is the little sweater. Ooh, softy. Isn't that pretty? Let me get it up close. Yeah. $12.99. That's what I'm talking about. So that was kind of neat. Picked that up. Also bought a whole bunch of different tops from Costco, and ended up returning like 5 of them and keeping 3 of them. So, but the 3 that I kept, it was like one was $12, one was $5, one was $12, something like that. Anyways, so I am building up the wardrobe. What else? Ooh, so since I've been not working in my traditional sense, we're doing daycare and all of that good stuff, I've had so much more time around my house. And so in doing that, I started doing things that I never had time to do. So I've been crafting and cooking and organizing. Oh my goodness, let me show you. Oh, let me turn this around really quick. I've been cleaning out my drawers. Aren't they looking so good? Oh my goodness. I was like, yeah. Organized pantries. Oh, I even have a spot for my little Instant Pot. Anyway, so I've been organizing my drawers and cooking more and trying to learn how to be a better housewife because now I'm a housewife. What? Anyways, so that was kind of exciting. And my husband, we're trying to do lower carb. Obviously not low carb because low carbs still. Anyway, so I'm trying to think of something to make for dinner, and my friend pulled up this tater tot casserole, which I love tater tot casserole. I love casseroles. My girlfriends tease me I'm the queen of casseroles, but I'm trying to help Steve do well and myself do well. Let me tell you, trying on all those clothes. Anyways, so I looked online for some recipes that I could do that would be kind of in that flavor. And I found a recipe with things that I already have because I have several bags of the cauliflower fried rice. And I have a big package of hamburger that I want to cook up. And so in this recipe, they used just cauliflower rice in the casserole. And I thought, well, it couldn't be bad to add extra vegetables. So I'm going to try making it. I'll share the link to where I found the recipe down below. And one other thing that's kind of cool, I'm making a couple of substitutions myself just because I'm learning more what I like and things I don't like, and there's a little bit of both. So what I thought I would do is kind of make this recipe with you guys here. You can visit with me while we're doing it as I putting all my things away. So let me put these things away and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I have my recipe already. I took a screenshot so you guys could do a screenshot. It calls for a pound of hamburger. This is just slightly above a pound. Never too bad to be extra meaty. It calls for 10 ounces of cauliflower rice. What I have is cauliflower rice, fried rice, which is just cauliflower rice with extra vegetables. That's never going to be a bad thing in my book. It has a half cup of sour cream. It's got Italian seasoning, paprika, a little bit of butter if you need it, some onions, some garlic, sour cream, cheese, and it calls for shredded Italian blend cheese or any other shredded cheese. I know when I grate it myself, it tends to melt a little better. So I'm trying that, and I'm using the sharp cheddar cheese because I think that that has nice flavor. So one thing, and you know what? This is just a new recipe. I don't know if it's going to turn out. I'm hoping it will. Wouldn't that be fabulous? One thing I did know that I remember that when I make this as a side, it has such nice flavor and it's so yummy. It's got peas and peppers and corn and a little bit of other things. Anyways, it does release a lot of liquid. So I'm actually going to give that a little, I'm going to put it in the wok and cook off some of that moisture. And I'm going to do that while the hamburger's browning up with the onions and everything. So let me turn this around and we'll see how it goes. Okay, you guys, I just got my pans on, getting warm. I think before I start touching things, I think I'll grate my cheese first so that I don't have grody onion hands, and let that heat up. Let me grab my little cheese grater and we'll visit while I'm grating. Or who knows, maybe I will end up editing this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just shred up the whole thing. Oh, you guys, what a time we live in, right? Kind of crazy, kind of different, and you know, there's so many things that have changed. Not all of it's bad, of course. Lots of it makes people anxious, and I totally understand that. But there's been a lot of good things too. It makes people appreciate the time with their friends and their family. And so, you know, I started trying to think of all of my blessings rather than my complaints. And so I'm working on that. I'm working on trying to always see the good side of things. Like what kinds of things am I loving. Now, I think I might have shared this with you guys, that I have been taking a financial coaching class to try to help people work to be able to make their financial goals happen. Like people who want to pay off debt, or people who want to save for their retirement, put their kids through college, things like that. I just help them to get focused and help them to get on the right track. And I just am so excited. What a neat thing. It's going to pair so beautifully with taxes, and I think that will be great. Okay, so let me take a pause. I'm going to turn this around and add the, oh, how's that? Can you see? Can you see my pans on this side? I'm so fancy with my fancy systems I've got in order. So I've got two wooden, I'm gonna put the meat hamburger in here, which, by the way, I watch a lot of What's for Dinner videos, and I watch a lot of sweet Southern girls. They're so cute. They're always talking about oil in their skillet. My husband and I just love that. Every time they say it, we say it together. But one thing I always think is kind of cute, they always say that they're cooking their hamburger meat. I've never heard it called that before. All right, so when I make this as fried rice, I usually put a little butter in the bottom. Since I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm just gonna put the cauliflower and veggies in. Because again, I'm just trying to get it's gonna cook in the casserole, but I just wanna get some of that moisture off. That's what I'm looking to do. So I'll make sure I flash back over here and kind of show you where it's at. Ooh. So let me turn this around and y'all can follow me over here. I need a cameraman. Anyways, I didn't touch the meat. I didn't touch anything, so I'm okay on the clean hands. I have touched the cheese, but I do need to get the onions ready so I can put them in to saute with the hamburger meat. So let me grab another cutting board and give this a quick chop. And then I've got a little chopper, which I just stinking love because I like the flavor that onions add, but I don't really like to bite into onions. And these, I can make them so small that even I don't mind them. And especially if they're cooked. If they're cooked, I actually kind of enjoy them. So I just don't want to get my onion hands all over my cheese. So Steve is at work right now. He'll be there till late tonight. So I thought this would be a nice, get a nice dinner ready for us. And I think that will be fabulous. So, okay, if you haven't seen this little gadget, let me pull it down here. Oh, let me see if I can get it down here. It's so cool. So, just open it up. The blades are right in here. Just put the little onion on here and then just push down. Look at that, teeny little onions. And it's not hard to clean at all. Oh, and then I broke it. Oh goodness. Oh, I just didn't click it. That's what happened. When I took it out and washed it last time, I forgot to click it when I put it back. There we go. 2 more. I'm going to put a whole onion in. I think it'll be enough food that it will handle the 1 onion pretty nicely. Okay. So let me take that. I'm going to put it over here. Oh, pretty cool, right? Okay, come back to my hamburger meat. To my hamburger. Let me just throw this onion in. Because this hamburger, although it's pretty lean, it will still make some fat. And that'll help cook the onion. So let me, and then I use my little onion holder as my spoon holder so that I don't get my spoons all messy. So let me go dump this. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what I did not do, you guys? I forgot to set my, get my oven preheated. So 375 it says. Whoop. Okay, so let me get my little mix and chop for the hamburger. And get this spread out so it can be getting warmed through. Doesn't have to cook all the way. I just want to cook off that liquid. I don't know if you can see it from where you're at right now. But let me kind of pull. Woo! Sorry. See how it's kind of bubbling because there's liquid coming off of this, off of my cauliflower. Cauliflower. Okay. Let's. Ooh, hope that's not gonna break. Did I tell you that I ordered a new tripod? I did, and it should be here at some point today. So, mix and chop. I'm going to give this a couple little twists and get that hamburger broken up. And I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning in there. It doesn't, oh, it did say salt and pepper. I was like, I thought that seemed strange that they wouldn't add salt and pepper to the meat. But I thought, well, you know, not my recipe. So let me give this a little chop. Get all my hamburger out. Okay, so I have been crafting. My friends and I, I'm a little messy. That part hasn't changed. So we've been crafting. I have a Cricut. I bought it for my daycare, and since I'm not doing daycare anymore, I'm so happy to still have it because I've been using it and watching lots of DIYs and watching lots of cooking shows, and I'm learning from watching them. In fact, it's helping me to get more adventurous in the kitchen. Trying this new recipe, that's not something I would have done. I would have just made tater tot casserole and called it a day. But I really am trying to help my Steve and help myself to eat a little better. So this is the meat one. I'm going to set it to the side. I'm going to use my vegetable one. Oh, now you can really see. Let me pull this in here. See why we're giving this a little pan fry first. See the liquid that's just kind of pooling? Can you see it? There it is. Money shot. Can you see it? That's what I'm trying to cook off. So, anyways. Okay. Oh, I hope you can see. So let me just keep giving this a little bit of a zhuzh. And I'll give a little salt and pepper over here on this meat. Salt and pepper. Always heavier on the pepper. In this Armstrong family, my husband loves pepper. I like it also. Give it a little bit of salt. I don't usually heavy salt things because you can always add salt, but boy, you can quickly ruin a dish if you put too much in. Okay, so one more little bit of one of these. And I am going to go ahead and give my hands a quick wash. I'll be right back and turn it around the other way, and we'll finish getting things ready on this side. Okay, so, you know, cooking videos tend to take a while, and so that tends to be when I think to myself, this would be the time. It would be awesome to be able to edit, because then it wouldn't be every moment. So I might be talking in this, I might be fast forwarding this, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so I am going to finish grating this cheese up, and then get the sour cream ready, because I think it calls for a cup of sour cream, and then seasonings, and I think I'll get that all ready to go, and then I think I'll be able to put this casserole together. You know what, I don't know if I've shared this with you guys before, but my husband is a much better cook than I am. Like, really, he's an amazing cook. And so when I first started cooking, it was really kind of intimidating because, you know, I was always thinking in my head, oh, but what if he doesn't think it's as good? You know, I know he would make this better. And you know what? The only word out of my husband's mouth ever has been, thank you, honey. What a good dinner you made. Even when I'm critiquing it, you know, he just is like, it's great. Thank you. Thank you for cooking. And you know what? When someone is grateful, it sure makes cooking a lot more fun. And so I have been having fun. Oh, look at all that good cheese. Ah, I love cheese. Okay. And dishes will come at the end, okay? So let me give my other meat stuff a swirl. There I am, there I am. Okay, this is the veggie one. Oh yeah, there we go. That's almost ready to go. Yeah, the liquid's gone. Okay. I don't need to put any more color on it. I just turned it off. I'm just going to leave it sitting here until I'm ready to put the whole casserole together. That one's done. Hamburger meat. Hamburger meat. See, now I'm saying it too. The hamburger, it's not ready yet. It's still pink and I want it brown. And then we'll start putting everything together. I'm sure it's because I should have used a bigger pan. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll make it work. Now, what else? Oh, so I was watching these DIYers who are just amazing, some of them, so creative. I'm like, dude, my brain does not work like that. But as I've been doing my shelves and kind of decluttering and just getting things organized, getting rid of things I don't love, there's no reason to hold on to things that you're not using or loving or anything. So I've been really, you know, kind of just purging a little bit, and I'm sure I'm late to the game. I'm sure y'all are like going, yeah, Joni, we did that back in March. But I was still working in March, so this is my first, you know, quarantine, get organized. I've been watching The Minimalist Mom. Have you guys ever seen her? She's fabulous. And I have zero desire to be a minimalist, but but she has so many great tips and tricks about ways to stay organized and how it helped her. And since I've been watching that, I have been doing a better job of managing our household and managing all of the things that need to be taken care of, getting rid of things that really just don't matter and bringing out things that really do matter. You know, I want to show you guys something. I keep squirrel, go back. So one of the things, I was getting rid of a set of books that I've read probably 5 times. The Twilight series. I love that series. Bella and Jacob and Edward. Team Edward, P.S. Anyways, I was like, I can go ahead and part with this. This is okay. It was a beautiful hardbound books. And so I started to put it in the box to take to Value Village. And then I saw a project and I went, oh, I can make a craft out of this instead. So that way I'm using it. So let me show you. That's what made me think of it, was I wanted to say, you know, when you have things that you really like and appreciate. Well, let me just turn this around and walk you over. Okay, so over here on my family room, let me come over here. So here's the little craft that I made out of my Twilight books. Can you see? It says, every love story is beautiful, but ours is my favorite. And that's for me and Steve. And it just has a little ribbon on it, but didn't that turn out so cute? Free. This ribbon was my friend's. She gave it to me. The Cricket made the vinyl, and I already had the vinyl. So I thought that was so sweet. And so over here, this is one of the things I'm talking about, like something that you love. So I have had this forever. This sign is my mom and dad. Theirs from when they first got married. It has their wedding date on it from their honeymoon. And I've had this cake topper in a shoebox in a closet. And I'm like, if I love it enough that I'm holding on to it, why don't I bring it out and appreciate it? This is their little cake topper. Isn't that just the sweetest thing? I absolutely love it. I love that I have it. I love that it makes me so happy. Ooh, speaking of squirrels and happiness. So today is the 24th of September. And today would have been my mama's birthday. She would have been 75 years old today if she was still here. But we lost my mom, oh goodness, 14 years ago now. Oh, I miss that lady so much. In fact, you know what? I'm going to pause for a minute and I'm going to put a picture in because I want to show you her because she's such a sweetheart. And I have another picture of me holding one of my little daycare babies. And there's just something about the picture where I think I look like my mom. So I'm going to put that picture in. Isn't my mom so cute? Oh, such a sweet, sweet lady. She really just I always say, out of the thousands of people I have been privileged to meet, she was the sweetest. Okay, so this hamburger is actually putting off quite a bit of grease because I don't think it's all grease. I think part of it is because it's been frozen and then thawed. And I think that just makes it seem a little bit more. So I'm actually going to turn this off and I'm going to drain it because, yes, we're keto, but we don't want to eat a bunch of hamburger grease. So give me 1 second. Let me turn it this way. Oh, I was still rolling. What a nerd. Anyways, I told you that I watch all these girls and they're so smart. They're half my age and so smart. It just kills me. There's a little gal that I watch. She's the millennial, unmodern millennial. Her name is Kayla, and she is cute as a button. And she is like 25 years old, little mama. And I learned so stinking much from watching her channel. I've learned so many cute little nuggets and things. So anyways, one of the girls that I watch, I don't think this one was Kayla, but it was one of them, did this trick for their hamburger. And I thought, oh my goodness, you girls are so smart. So take a piece of foil, or if you're from down south, some foil, some oil basket. Anyways, and you put it in a bowl. So let me grab. Let me grab this because she's so smart. Anyways, so here's my strainer. She put her foil in the bowl. And that way, and then just let it sit until it kind of hardens. And then just put it in our garbage can. That way it doesn't ever go in our sink, which is, you don't ever want to put oil in your sink. Oh, that's all you need. Another flood, right? Anyway, so let me drain this hamburger and onions. Oh, okay. Okay, and then okay, you know what? I need to reread the recipe and see how to do the next part. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I just made a little oil package. I'm gonna put this in the garbage can. And now I'll have a clean bowl. Anyway, so at this point, I'm gonna just start adding everything together. So let me get the cauliflower rice in. Okay. You know, cauliflower rice sometimes smells a little weird to me, to be honest, but it always tastes so good. And it's so funny because I always second guess myself and I think, do I still like that? I don't know, it smells weird. I do the same thing with zucchini every time. I go, oh, I don't know. And then I eat it and I'm like, God, this is so good. I'm such a nerd, you guys. Okay, so here's the hamburger and onions. Oh, you know what I did not add? And it's too late to add it fresh because it would be terrible, not sauteed or anything, would be garlic. So you know what I am going to do? I'm going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Adjust. I'm going to adjust and be flexible. So let me put this over here. Ooh, I don't want to put a, don't ever want to put a pan in a pan because you don't want to scratch the nonstick. So I've got that the meat and the stuff all mixed up. I'm going to add to this the seasoning. Oh, you guys, I just got done saying I was going to add the garlic. So let's do granulated garlic because at least then we'll still get some of that yummy flavor. I think that'll do it. And then how much of the other stuff? Do you remember? Woo! that's really garlicky. I just got hit with a big whip. Woo! That's okay, it'll be fabulous. So let me show you what it's looking like. Yum! 1 cup of sour cream. It says 1 tablespoon butter. I'm not gonna do that. There's enough fat in there. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a 1/2 teaspoon. So let me do that. Is that really 1/2 teaspoon? Oh, it says 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I'm gonna do a little bit of a heaping because I really like those flavors. And how much of the paprika? 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, it smells good. And that's not smoked paprika, that's actually just regular sweet paprika. Although I read all the comments and it sounds like some people exchanged it and they all said it was great. So, and it was so cute because they're saying, even my husband liked this recipe. My husband doesn't even like things and he even liked it. And I was like, that's my kind of recipe. Okay, so I need 1 cup of sour cream. Let me get my little rubber scraper. Push that down. I think that's going to be close enough. Okay. Put that down. And then, yum. And then what else? 1/2 teaspoon of basil. I don't know if I have just basil. Let me look. Do I have basil? I've got oregano. Cumin, ginger, dillweed. Dillweed, that's funny. Parsley, garlic, nutmeg, cinnamon. Oh, you know what? So, when I was busy organizing, let me show you how cool my spices turned out. I got all my spices all pretty all the way up. I also organized and things that were expired, I got rid of it. And that's what happened to my basil. So what I'm gonna do is take my Italian seasoning, which I know has some, and give it an extra little shake again. I think we'll be fine. That'll be great. And then 8 ounces of cheese, and this was an 8-ounce thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make a mess because that's what I do. Did I tell you guys that I bought a brand new vacuum cleaner last week? Because I did. I bought a brand new vacuum cleaner because I really don't like to sweep very much, and my whole downstairs is hard floor, where at my other house I always had carpet everywhere, so I'm not used to sweeping. I guess I'm not very efficient sweeping. So what I did was bought a vacuum cleaner that does hard floors really well, and oh, it's like a dream. It's so, oh my goodness, it smells so good. Oh my goodness, you guys, really, this smells outstanding. Oh, I'm so glad. I bet this is gonna turn out so good. Steve's gonna be so proud. And it's low carb and keto friendly, all the things. Oh, really. Gosh darn it, let me show you. Look how good and yummy that looks. Can you see all that good yummy cheese and meat and onions and vegetables? I mean, really, that really does smell fabulous. So I think I've got it nice and incorporated well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my casserole dish. I'm going to give it a spray so nothing sticks. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Although one of the comments said when it's done, give it 5 minutes to set. said they said it's so hard to do, but you won't be disappointed. It's the way to do it. So let me grab my pan. I'll be right back. I knew right where to find it because I'm disorganized. So let me give this a quick, you know what? I'm gonna put butter on this. Maybe that's what the butter was for, because I know you can spray it with non-stick cooking spray, but I like the flavor of butter better. And this is the good stuff, the Irish butter. What's that called? You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, what is this kind of butter? It's the yummy butter. It's the good stuff. It was on sale, so I got some. What's it called? Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. So anyways, I'm gonna get a paper towel and give that a little zhuzh. Actually, I've got one right here. I'm gonna use this and give it a little zhuzh and spread that out. Get out all the things. So I went on a trip this last week. I think I might have told you that. To see my mother-in-law. She lives in Nevada. And so that was nice. I thought about filming while I was there, and the time just kind of got away from me. So anyway, so let's get this in the pan. I did mention how neat and tidy I am, right? Okay, let's give this one more. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. And this is so guilt-free, man. At least in the way we eat, it is a guilt-free dish. I'm glad I doubled up on the rice. I think that would have been a little baby casserole. That would have made us grumpy. So here is the final things. Let's give this just a little tiny top coat, because you know, it's cheese, and you just can't go wrong with cheese, in my opinion. So give this just a little sprinkle. And I'm gonna pop this in the 375 oven, and I'm gonna cook it for 25 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 25 minutes, please. 25 minutes, starting now. Ooh, and in case you guys try making this, one of the other comments that I read said, do not cover it while it's cooking. You might be tempted to, but do not. The cheese will melt and get kind of bubbly, and that is awesome. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and pause you guys. I'm gonna do some dishes, get this kitchen cleaned back up, and I'll be back once it's done. Talk to you soon. Okay, I just pulled that out of the oven. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna dish up, and I think I talked Steve into doing a taste for us.
Get the Columbia back upstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna try digging in. Oh, it's still a little juicy. Okay. Get another scoop. There we go. Okay. Are you ready? Almost ready?
Almost ready.
Okay.
For the flavor.
Okay, I'm gonna scoot back a little bit.
Is that just for for test purposes? Because this is not.
Oh yeah, just test purposes.
This is not a serving.
No, it's just to get a video on your opinion.
Nope. Best way to use that.
Is that a good use of that cauliflower?
Cauliflower rice. Yes.
Right on. Okay.
Delicious.
Thank you, baby.
Delicious.
Okay, so this is my take on the recipe. My husband just had it upstairs. It did need salt and pepper because remember I wasn't real heavy-handed. But once I took a bite, it was so good. But I was like, oh, you know what this needs? It needed Parmesan cheese. So just the green stuff that shakes out of the thing. Wow, what a difference. It's so good, and I mean, really, it hits all the right notes. So I would definitely recommend this. Do add some Parmesan there at the end. And anyways, thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Mwah.